Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings be upon you all. I pray that you are well. Look, I'm doing this video because I wasn't able to perform the last live on Saturday. So I thought rather than scheduling it in again and all that jazz, I'll just give you a personal video. But this is for you ladies, okay? Please don't share this with men, any brothers. This is only for the ladies, okay? And I don't mind if you share it with other ladies, that's fine. Because obviously I'm not actually wearing my abaya right now. And, you know, it's not right. So anyway, let's get on, okay? So what we talked about on our first session was the importance of bringing oxygen into the body. Now, I can have a total class where we talk and I explain things a lot more in detail. But for now, I want to just get you moving. This is the aim. This is the objective. It isn't just for me to stand here and lecture to you and tell you how important exercise is. We can do that anytime. Now it's time for you to actually move. So the first rule should be always in exercise that you have some type of airflow. Okay, and only because of the noise outside, because I'm not in a kind of studio, I'm just at home, I can't open up the windows. But normally I'd have windows open and you'd see lots of green, lovely plants in here. Okay, because I want to increase the good quality air. If you're inside and you have trapped pollution and then you're breathing that in and out, it just defeats the object. Okay, so last quick thing, the reason why I talk about oxygen first is because if I had my hand and did this and held it over your nose and your mouth for a minute, maybe a minute and a half, you would be gone. That's the importance of oxygen for your whole entire body. Okay? First thing that we're going to do is we are going to increase our oxygen levels. Now, have a quick look at my attire. I've got, you know, jogging bottoms on, or sweatpants, you might call them. I've got a hoodie on, you know, very loose. I've got, because I'm inside, I've got two pairs of very thick socks on, okay, like those warm, fluffy ones underneath these, okay, and I haven't got any jewelry, you know, there's nothing that can catch on something, so make sure that you are okay. The second thing is that you want to, you know, make sure that you have space, and we don't need a lot of space for these exercises. Okay, we just need to be able to do this, okay, be able to swing around so you're not touching any walls. I designed this on purpose so that there's no excuses. You don't have to say, but I don't have the space, I live in a flat, you know, I don't have a garden. You can do it literally as long as you can move like this, come forward and back, and you can do this, then you can do these exercises, okay? Brilliant. The next thing I want to just remind you before we get in is that if you are tired, don't worry, sit down, relax, come back and do it another time. Okay, my aim is also to not just get you active, but get you consistent, doing these exercises consistently, okay? And lastly, if you need to have some water near you, have some water, because you might need to hydrate yourself, okay? So enough with the chat, let's get on. Now, whenever we're breathing, we want to just have a loose body, so we don't want to be stiff like this, okay? You don't want to be tense. You want to relax and let it all go so that you can let it flow. I didn't think that was going to rhyme. That's why I kind of paused a bit. All right. So with our legs, we're just going to take a bend like this. And with our arms, we're going to take a deep inhale through our noses. And you're going to hear me say this a lot. And then when we're up here, we're going to hold it. And then we're going to exhale through our mouths. Stay down here and hold it. And then swing again. Just practice that and hold it. And then exhale and hold it. And then inhale. All right, so are you ready? It's your turn. And I've got squeaky boards under here, so it's not me doing some cheeky little noises, okay? All right, here we go. We're just going to breathe in. Hold it. Again. Breathe in. Hold it. Notice my movements are very flowy. In. And hold it. One more time. Breathe in. And release it. Okay, well done. Excellent. The next reminder I'm going to give you is between all of our exercises, because today I'm going to show you 4, right? 4 that I want you to consistently do as much as you can, whenever you can. I was going to say wherever you can, but in between each 4, I want you to do what's our prayer movement, right? Which is just our ruku. For those of you, if there's anyone who's not Muslim, this is one of the movements that we do in our prayer, and it's amazing for so many reasons, okay? So I just want you to take a breather. And when you're going down in this position, here, I want you to do your nice deep breathing. Again, breathing in through your nose. And then when you come back up, always do it in a slow position. Everything is flowy, okay? I don't want any like this. You know, I want it to be thought about and flow, okay? Because we don't want any injuries. All right. So after we've done the breathing exercises, okay, the next thing that I want us to do is now release the tension from your neck and your shoulders. Now, especially for those people who get migraines, okay, who hold a lot of stress and they're always kind of scrunched up here, this exercise is fantastic for releasing all of that, okay? And it's very simple. My aim is not to make it complicated for you, just to make it simple so then you can remember it and do it, okay? Remember, we just want to do it. All right, so nice and simple. We're just going to take our head to the side for 4, 2, 3, 4. Do this with me. The other side, 2, 3, 4. Now bring it forward, 2, 3, 4. Last time, go back, 2. Well done. Nice and simple. Reverse that. Let's go 4, 3. I've been doing this since the age of 10. Other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now forward 1. It was taught to me by an amazing woman who used to mentor us. Back. And literally, I've been using it for the last 35 years. Okay, well done. Now, rotate those muscles all the way around. Just as far as you can let that neck drop. And do it 2 or 3 times. Remember, this is your workout. Reverse it. It might take some people longer. Okay. Brilliant. Now, just for that last bit of stretch, I want you to, when you're taking your head to the side, just pull on it slightly, but you remember to breathe. So nice deep breaths in and out. Good. And then release it. Take the other side. Well done. You might feel a little bit of tension here, but it will get loosened. Okay. And then if you want to go back, you can just use your 2 thumbs to push back. Well done. And then come forward. Again, just that slight pull. And when you feel like you've done enough, just shake it out. Okay? Simple. Easy. Right, brilliant. Now we've loosened up our neck areas. Now I want to loosen up our shoulder area. So this is, again, very simple. We're going to do everything for the count of 4 or 8. So if we're doing it individually, we'll do it 4 times. If we're doing it together, we'll do it 8 times. And it's simple. All we're going to do is take a round shoulder like that. So 4 on one side, 4 on the other side, and 8 together. Then backwards, backwards, and backwards together. Are you ready? Simple. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You remember to breathe. 2, and both together. Let's go. 8, Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now let's take them back. Here we go. One at a time. 2, 3. Good. 4. Other shoulder. 1, 2. Now keep your core straight. Let's go. 1. Good. 2. Big shoulders. Good. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now shake it out. Good. This time, we're going to make some circles. These are only a taster. I don't want to throw you in the deep end. I don't want you to climb mountains because you'll be in too much pain. We're going to take gradual steps, okay? So place these hands on the shoulders. Really easy. Feet just hip width apart. And we're going to make circular movements. The same as what we did just now. So we're going to do 4, 4, and 8. Forwards and back. Ready? Here we go. Go 1. Good. 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and both together for 8. Good. Remember what I said about your breathing. You keep breathing. Get that oxygen flowing. Let's take it backwards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and other side. Go 1. And last set all together for 8. Good. 7. Good. Keep going. One more time and shake it out. Good, good, good. Nice and simple, right? All right. So for our first movement out of the 4, we're just going to do these shoulder bounces. Now, I don't know if you've seen this amazing fitness instructor on Instagram. I'm not going to recommend that you go and watch him because for those, especially who are married, he's inappropriately kind of dressed sometimes, but he's brilliant, okay? And he does a lot of movements that encourage energy to flow, right? So it makes you feel a little bit more alive and it gets rid of a lot of stress. And for us women, again, we hold a lot of it up here in our shoulders. I would recommend, if you haven't had it done, go and get hijama done. But for now, we're just going to use exercise to release some of that stagnation and bring about more flow, okay? So your legs are just going to do this. Can everybody just do this? Nice and simple, okay? Really nice and simple. And your shoulders are going to go up and down like this, okay? And all I want you to do with your breath is breathe. Nice and simple. It hurts a little bit sometimes, especially if you're not used to this. But what I want you to mentally do is just think of just shugging away all that stress. I hope the sound is okay because I'm moving a little bit. I've tried to place the microphone where it doesn't, mess around a bit and interfere with the strings. Okay? When you're feeling it's enough, shake it out. Good. Remember what I said to do in between each one? We're going to take a recall position. Well done. And when you're feeling a little bit rested, and slowly come back up. Excellent. Simple. All right. Movement number 2. We are just going to swing to the side like this because now what we're doing is we are helping to strengthen our core and we are releasing some of that stagnation from our lower backs. Again, another place where us women, we like to hold our tension, our stress, our problems. Let's shake and get rid of that, okay? And again, you can do this fast, like this. You might want to take it slow, like this. It's your preference. Okay, but what I want you to do is just keep doing it. And when you feel that it's loosened a little bit, shake it out. What are we going to do after we do that? We're going to do the recall position again. Come down, remembering to deep breathe. Keep that breathing going. Make sure that our backs are straight. It's really going to help us in our prayer movements to keep focused. Because a lot of people are doing like this. This is not what we want to do. We want to have a nice, flat back. You should be able to feel your spine and it shouldn't be like protruding. It should be flat. Okay, well done. Come back up. Excellent. Okay, nice and easy. Move number 3. Okay, this is a fun one for the kids, okay? Again, we're going to use this bouncy movement, sorry. I'm going to just turn to the side here, okay? And then your arms are just going to swing up and back, and up and back. Bend up, bend back, bend up, bend back. And then I want you to make that just a bit faster. Bend up, bend back, bend up, bend back, bend up, bend back, bend up. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Bend up, bend back, bend up, bend back. Good. Just keep flowing. Now, just once you've got into that swing, now you're naturally doing it. You just take that a bit faster, but don't forget to breathe. Okay, well done. Just keep going. And again, you could keep going for as long as you want to go for. I'm going to give you some tips on how to be consistent with this just in a moment. Well done. Okay, remember you can do it slower, like this, or you can do it faster, like this, to the front, nice and easy. Excellent. That's move number 3, simple. Okay, you should start to feel a little bit more loose now, but let's go into our ruku position. Nice deep breaths. And again, you can hold this position for as long as you need to hold it. Come back up. All right, move number 4. And the last one just for today, instead of doing this, we're going to do this. Okay, so same bouncing movement, but we are doing it like we're walking. Okay, walking with a little bit of a bounce. Okay, again, you can do it slow, like this. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see it. Okay, or you can make it faster, like this. Okay, whatever you do, we just want to keep that flow going. Okay, well done. You can keep going, but I'm going to quickly explain to you what I do to keep consistent and do this for a long time. I add some dhikr, okay? So literally, subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, oh, astaghfirullah, 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 astaghfirullah. And if you're somebody who doesn't know about the morning and evening adhkar, you know, there's an amazing app called the Life with Allah, or Life with Allah. And when you search for it, it comes up as dua and dhikr, and it's got a lovely teardrop, beautiful app, but you can just set it and then it does it 100 times. So you don't need to worry about counting. Okay, before that app came out, we were literally trying to figure out, do we get people to hold tasbeehs? You know, do we get them to hold those little counters? But now you can do it with the app. It's so easy and it's free. It's amazing. Okay, so you can have double the reward. You're moving your body. Subhanallah, 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 subhanallah. If you don't even want to do it that fast, you can do it slowly so you can reflect more. Subhanallah, subhanallah. You know, but because they are for 100 times each, most of them, then you get a good, consistent time doing these exercises, all right? But again, you don't have to do all of them for just, you know, like one each. You don't have to do one move and one dhikr. You can change it up a little bit. Okay, so that's my secret. Add in dhikr to your exercises. You get double the things. If you make a good intention, you get the intention of healing your body, looking after your body, and you get to do your adhkar. So I hope you've enjoyed that. 4 basic movements that we can just add to our routines just to be consistent with the movement. I'll show you them very quickly again. One is remembering to bend your leg, bring your shoulders up and down. Second one is a twist, whether or not you do it fast or you do it slowly, or you can do it even sitting down. The next one is a swing with a bit of a bounce. Again, slow, like this, or fast. And the last one is my kind of Jamaican walk. I don't know what I'm calling this one, right? And you can do it faster and you can do it, or you can do it slowly. And it doesn't have to be in that order, by the way, you know, and you don't have to continue to do one. You can switch them up, okay? Really nice and simple. Remembering in between to go down and do your ruku and come back up. Now, again, like I said, my aim is to get you consistent. That's why I've only given you 4 movements to begin with, okay? I was actually going to give you 3, but then it was like, do I do this one or do I do this one? So I gave you 4. Okay, I hope that you've enjoyed it, but the main thing is that you need to be consistent. That's the key. So set yourself a bit of a challenge. Do it with your kids. The kids absolutely love it. I do it with my kids. It's amazing. First thing that they do is they get up in the morning, they have their honey and water, and we will start off by doing that with other things. I hope that you will join me for the second session. I was going to tell you a little bit about it, but I won't, because you're going to have to book and tell others, because these are free classes. And by the time that we've finished, inshallah, you should have enough workout that you can just do it on your own. Okay? That's enough for me. I am your instructor, Anisa Kissoon. Please make a good intention. Secondly, make dua for me and my family and the entire ummah that are all going through pain right now, as we know. The third thing, please share this with others. Let's love for our sisters what we love for ourselves. We are a nation that needs to be more healthy and stronger, because exercise not only helps you physically, it helps you emotionally, spiritually, it helps you mentally. Okay? And I hope that you have enjoyed this session with me, Anisa Kissoon. And just a final reminder, you have to book your next session in, okay? So make sure that when you're booking your session, you help somebody else by sharing it. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.